Special, but I don't know. Before we jump into the next item, I want to say good morning to our friends. Good morning, Dawn. Good morning, Tracy, Molly. Good morning, Kirk. Hi, how are you? Who else is in the chat this morning? Let's see here. I think Morgan as well. So we are live on Facebook. So if you have any questions or anything, drop them in the chat. We'll be keeping an eye on that. Now, you saw us kind of touch on this earlier in the show because this is my pick. From Improvements, these are the LED solar silhouette outdoor stakes. Now, these are a set of 2 that you are getting to create that beautiful oasis in your garden. Now, you are picking from 3 different silhouettes. These are the ducks over here, so cute. We also have the doggies, adorable, and then we have the beautiful butterflies that are in the front. Now, what's awesome about these is that they use the sun to power them. So you just leave them out, and at night, take a look at your screen. They have this beautiful LED lights that come on when the sun goes down. Great price today, $44.95. These typically retail for $72. Free shipping and handling, and if you look to FlexPay to get them home, they are under $15. Deb Byers is with us.
Good morning.
Hey, Deb, how are you?
I'm terrific. Aren't these just adorable? These are the beautiful silhouettes that we had last year. We gave you 1, and because we're Improvements, we made them better. We gave you 2. We've created a couple of different motifs. We've sold out of 1, but we've got 3 great ones available. The doggies, and I love how you said the doggies because they really are. They're like the little doggies. They've got the beautiful little butterfly on their noses, and they're talking to one another because remember, you're getting 2. They're beautiful laser cut metal, absolutely amazing, about 15 inches high. You're getting the 9.5-inch stakes, so when you put them in the ground, they'll be about 22 inches, but we gave you more LED lights over the entire beautiful motif. 15 LED lights, all powered by the sun, and a great solar panel that's hidden in the back. All you need to do is put the button on and let them be exposed to the sun for about 8 hours, and then at night, they're going to come alive at night. But even if they didn't light up, assuming they'd be just as adorable because they're so attractive. But the doggies are spectacular, and they're arguing with one another, which is perfectly fine. Then we've got the ducks, which is a new motif, and they are arguing with one another, and they've got butterflies on their heads and on their tails. So each of these beautiful ducks have 2 butterflies on them, which is so charming, and they're having this whole conversation that's very intense. I don't know what it's about. And then you're getting 2, or the choice of 2 of the butterflies. And you'll notice that the butterflies, one is taller than the other. You're getting the 9.5-inch stakes with the dogs and with the ducks, but you're getting an extra one. Here we go. Now they're coming alive at night. You're going to be getting an extra extender for the butterfly, so one can be taller just like you see here. But look at what it becomes when 15 of the LED lights light up. The hardest thing that you'll have to do is choose which one of the motifs and then waiting for it to get dark at night, because once these illuminated, they are absolutely adorable. They'll be charming in any yard or garden or window box or planter.
They're stunning, and I love that we do have them together, but you could separate them, right, Deb, and have them flanking something. I'm thinking maybe like I have a tree in the front of the house, right? Put them on either side, kind of like that. Or what about like entrance to your home or in the backyard and have them flanking? I like the symmetry of it, but you don't have to. You could split them up too.
You absolutely can. So you can do whatever you like. You can have them facing one another. You can have them behind one another. You can do whatever you like because you are getting both of them. And they are rust resistant and fade resistant and weather resistant. So you can put them out there and not have to worry about them. Even if you're living up north and it's still cold and a little dreary, it's okay. As long as you've got the solar power exposed to the sun, and it's got a little tilt aspect to it, so you can kind of follow the sun to get the most charge from Mother Nature, you're going to be good to go. But these have been hugely, hugely popular because they're beautifully made. They're absolutely gorgeously cut out. The designs in and of themselves are spectacular. And by the way, that laser cutting is all smooth. So if you've got little children and they happen to grab them, there's no sharp edges, but the delineation of the design is very, very specific. Now, what we did when you're seeing the video that's coming up, we separated them, to your point, and put them in window boxes. So you're in charge of how you want to use these, but they really do lend themselves to being absolutely charming decor during the day when they'll have that color behind come through all that beautiful cutout design. and then at night, they simply come alive. They are absolutely charming.
Well, and I think so too, Deb, look, when we think about the daytime and the sun hitting them and you get that beautiful shadow behind them, right?
Yes.
Oh, it's so good. You don't want to miss these. Think about your garden right now. If you want something, you know, you want some whimsy, some charm, and you want to refresh your outdoor space, this is the perfect way to do it. And these are so cute. What's your personality like? Do you love doggies? Do you have one? Do you love the butterflies? Maybe you get 2 sets and then you can kind of mix and match around your home. I just want to remind everyone, this would be $72 anywhere else. Today, here at HSN, it is $44.95. And remember, you are getting 2, okay? 2 of them, not 1. And on a flex pay, it's gonna be under $15 to get home. And you will be really, when you get these, I mean, these are substantial. They are, what is the material on these?
They're metal. They're
metal,
yes,
right?
Yes,
okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and so they're weather resistant, right? Fade resistant.
Rust resistant.
Rust resistant. So you can put them anywhere and you don't have to worry.
That's exactly right. You don't have to worry at all. And you don't need a big yard. If you only have maybe just a little balcony and a pot, all you need to do is just pop them into a pot. They'll be absolutely charming in a very small space as well. You're getting the stakes that can go right into the ground or any kind of soil. In and of themselves, they're just going to be beautiful and freestanding. You can have them anywhere that you want to put them as long as they're exposed to the sun. When the solar panel gets exposed to the sun, they'll constantly regenerate and you'll always have light. But 15 beautiful LED lights over the entire motif of all 3 of the gorgeous designs, and you're getting both of them. Remember, the butterflies will have that extra long pole in there, so you want to look for it. So one looks like it's chasing the other. You can go ahead and have your doggies facing one another if they're getting along, or put them back to back if they're having a little bit of an argument. It's entirely up to you. The ducks are fabulous, and what I love is when my grandfather had ducks, and he had not real ones, but fake ones, and big ones in the yard, and then they're all the baby ducks, and every time I see these ducks, I think, oh, get a whole bunch of ducks and just have ducks walking across your yard. They're so spectacular, and they've got the 2 butterflies, one on the tail and one on the head on both of them. They're just adorable. You cannot go wrong. These are a hugely popular motif out in the marketplace, but nobody does it as well as Improvements. We're the ones that give you the light. We're giving you more light with all the 15 that are all over the beautiful design, and you've got the opportunity to have both of them today. Absolutely beautiful.
Make sure you don't miss out. Create that beautiful home oasis outdoors that you want to have. 889324 is the item number. Butterflies, most limited, most popular right now, under 400 and